Hello guys, welcome to another episode of welcome of Salesforce courses. It's about lead shadows today. I've got a problem about some emails and I want to make sure that I can send them. So I've got a bunch of emails and I want to send them chat invitations and so on. And yesterday I was like for the half. I needed about 1 or 2 hours to put them in, and I didn't want to go on like this. And I guess with programming it's gonna go a little bit quicker. So in the video you will have the explanation in English for sure, but if you want to get the explanation in German or something, then you can just go into my video and you will see it, right? So just to make sure that you're getting the stuff as well, I'm gonna go into our chatter group. Yeah. We together created a chatter group, and of course this is also to work together with you to show you what is in the chatter group and what we have done. So that is what in a chatter group by now, and okay, let's see. I will post my live video so you get an email about this, and everybody is informed. Everybody that's already in the course is informed about this, and now you see that I got one answer. Flow and formulas, right? That's gonna be one of the next videos for sure, just about flow and formulas for sure. I will listen to my people, and I will do that for sure. But for now, let's go on with the lead shadows and the chatter welcome email. Okay, let's see. Leadschatten. How to explain this? As I said before, I've got a bunch of emails, so that's what we're doing. I'm also working with projects by now, and so it's gonna be on a project right here, like this. I'm gonna be on a project, and I do all the stuff. I want to do something on the project, and so I want to make sure that I get everything I need. And yeah, let's go for it. So the emails are gonna be in here, right? So it's gonna be a bunch of emails. Like let's say it's gonna be a chatter post or something, or we can also go like a new task. Let's say we are creating a task and we're doing it right from there. Let's say a task is called like email bunch, and let's say it's gonna be execute leads for chatter welcome email. I know it's gonna be pretty long, but we can just get it out of a database, so we have some keywords, right? So this is gonna be our keyword, just to make sure that we're gonna do it. And I think from here we cannot do it. Let's say we are going on a event. The event is not this. Let's say we're going on a call, and the call is gonna getting all the stuff in there. So the subject would be like this, and the comments would be like test at test.de, yeah. And we're going like christoph.lieske.programming at gmail.com. I will just get a bunch of 3 emails. I think it's fine. It's not too complicated, right? At gmail.com. So this is gonna be our email something, and let's say we want to do it right away. So if we are just going like updating this one, so and also if it's already done, it needs to be done, right? If it has been done, I will say when it has been done and by whom. and that is, I'm just not going to go by the user story to tell you the acceptance criteria. I just tell you, and I think you should become comfortable with that. This is what we are going to. Let's say this is Salesforce course, right? That's the one, and we already in. Okay, let's go to the developer console. I already prepared something in there with comments and so on, and we will go like preparing the data as at first. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we will have some tasks in there. Let's say we have a bunch of tasks, and we want to do something like if they are Leadschatten, then send us some chatter welcome email. So this is what I'm gonna tell you as well. There are some Leadschatten. Oh, I don't think they are in here. They are not in here. Lead shadow. Let's go for it. Let's go for the shadows. Actually, then we cannot use this environment. We need to refresh it at first. But let's go for it. Let's go for let's say Schatten. It's not in here. Oh, so that's gonna be the wrong environment. So at first we need to figure out the right environment. So let's say we're going on with a much fresher environment, I would say. So let's go for like the most recent one was the 52 one here in here. So there should be in everything in there actually. So let's go for it. We need to URL encode. We need to encode this just to be sure that we are getting it next time as well. Encode. Then we're gonna go like encode. We will just log out from here. But of course I will just get the data at first. Now we need to get the data at first. That's gonna be the login, right? So we're gonna go like hitting the username like this, getting the website, like this, and also the developer console, what is gonna coming later on. So we need to get into 0052. So the developer console is something else, of course. So I'm gonna going in, right? We will go like this, and then we will go like close this one. Let's close this one. Let's open this one. So that's gonna be our test data, right? That is why I will just switch it over here. Let's say we have a project. That's a 52. Great. We will create a project like test, deadline like this, and hit save. Let's look for the customer. It's like a test customer. So it always depends on which point you are, right? Yes, it's right. Yes, correct. So we get it. We're gonna go for the new call. We go like this one, and then we just for sure put in all the emails, just to have a quick bunch of emails. And I just should also create some test data for sure. And then we go like plus 01 and also plus 02. Maybe another one as well. We just need a Leadschatten in the end. We just need one email address that is not existing as Leadschatten or lead, and we just need a lead for this. Yeah, wait. Okay. I go like this. Let's say the developer console, right? We are getting the console. Now we're just preparing the one, and I guess I should put in the acceptance criteria anyway, just to be sure that we're getting it in the first place, and to test if I got the right one. So until now, I will just put in something like this, right? First of all, for an email, there is a Leadschatten. So send a cheddar welcome email. Second one. For an email, that's the first, we have to prove that there's an email, there's a Leadschatten. If there's no Leadschatten, we go to the second. There is for an email, there is no Leadschatten, but there is a lead. So go like this. Create Leadschatten. It's pretty easy. I will show you. So we are just at one point in this environment. That's why it's pretty easy. For an email, there is no Leadschatten, and there is no lead. Then go like create lead and Leadschatten, right? This is gonna be our acceptance criteria, and so we need to, and also for every possibility, just write the email cheddar welcome email. So this is gonna be it. We're gonna go like this. This is gonna be what I have in my mind, right? And I hope you can follow me. So what I've got the task, for sure. I've got the task, and the task has some comments like emails in it. Sure. What I need to do, I need to implement something for the task. It's not happening on an insert. Oh yeah, no, it is happening on an insert, but only once, right? And also on an update, and only once. So if I put in this word, I don't need to verify it again. So I already did it. And let's say we are going into the stuff. So we are in the dev func right now. So we need to log out for sure, because the dev func is something we don't need. And also we need to make sure that the US 0052 gets all the actual stuff. That's why we go into this program. It's gonna link the environments with each other, and if I make a deployment, I want to get this out, so the func is not gonna used in the future. That's why we will delete the func, and also out of the internal one, we need to take out the def func out of the groups, right? And the def func is gonna be taken out. What we need is the US 0052, and I guess we already did a deployment with this. So let's have a look on this. So that's the 0052. It's about there. That's fine. Let's go on like this. 0052. I will take this out, and then I will just say US 0052. We are not deleting it. We're just adding it, and also in the Entwicklung, right? Entwicklung. Like this. Let's add it, and then if we going for the stuff, then it's gonna go on. Let's hit save. Let's hit this and it's gonna be fine, right? It's the internal one, that's the Entwicklung one, and now it's getting all the actual stuff, right? Right away, and so we can just develop in that. Yeah. In my opinion, every single developer should just get one sandbox and also another one, just and should only work on 2 user stories at once, just to have a good overview and also to be able to deploy things properly. So now we got it, we put it in, and now we are going taking the developer console. Let's scroll up. We are going into the console, so like this. Now we went into the console, and what we're gonna do is we had created a call, and the call, just to remind you, is like or the task by here, and the task is an activity, so we need to go to the right trigger, right? So if you don't know how to go there, just go to the setup and also the object manager, and also we need to go to the task, maybe. Yeah, it's a task. Great. Let's go for activity if it's working or not. So it's also working, so go to the activity, but here you can see that the activity has no trigger, so we go to the object back, or go back to the object. Let's hit task, go into the task, then we have a task, right? For example, so at first I would say we just putting out all this stuff. We didn't create anything meaningful in the other environment, so don't worry. Like this, it's the 5.2.0 blah blah blah. Yeah. Let's go like the task, and the task also has a trigger, right? And here we have a task trigger in here, so we need to change something in the task trigger. So we are in a task trigger by now, and there needs to be changed something. So this is going to be about development in here. I think it's a little bit better to have it right away in the development, as that's pretty good stuff. Okay. If we are just going like this, right, it will translate the ones into yeah, let's say leads, leads and Leadschatten. Let's say the following. In the lead, there's going to be existing a field that is that has the task in it, and I would say I hope it's working. Let's go to for the leads. Yeah, we want to create some leads, so we go to the leads and try to make a lookup. So it has been created by this one. So to be sure, which data the task has been created, right? And if we are not creating a lookup, we are at least creating an ID. Yeah, that's enough. Let's go for the lookup relationship. Let's hit an activity. Activity is not working, but let's go for the task. So a task is not working either, so we are not going for a relationship, but we are going like hit new, and we are getting the text one, right? Let's go for the text, and let's go for has been created by task so and so, yeah, and it's gonna be the 18 one. This is gonna contain the ID of the task that has created this lead. To remind you, it's not gonna go in there, but it's not in a related list then, because we are not creating any lookup relationship or master detail, yeah? But we are going to put it in here, right? So that's not a unique one, as it is it is an ID, but that is an external one. So it's a lookup, and so it needs to be flexible. Then we putting in the description our user story, right? I will put in the user story name for sure. So to make people comfortable with that a little bit, that's gonna be the name. Yeah. And I try to put in the description as well. Let's go in like this, description. Let's hit next. That's great. Let's just show it for the system administrator. That's also great. And also the lead layout. So go in like the outbound change set. We need a change set for sure. That's a change set for the number. Let's say 454. So we are going for the one. If we cannot find it, we will just like go this. Let's go for September and also for US 0054. Let's hit not enter yet. Let's say we're going back. We are taking the stuff out of here, so that's gonna be the description as well. Let's go next. Let's go like this for it and hit save. Now we have created the one, and also we have a quick overview about the whole stuff. So now we are reminded that we should add some page layout into it. Hit, put it in. So keep in mind we need a task trigger as well, so we're gonna change something about this. But now we're just hitting save to implement the field. Let's go for the Apex trigger at first, just to make sure that we're getting the trigger. Let's hit add to change set. That's great. We already have it by now, and we need to. So we have created something. Yeah. Has been created by task, so this is gonna go also into the change set. We really need to be really precisely about this, so we're not gonna have any issue later on. This is gonna go has been created something, has been created this one. Now we have this one, so we at least have the ID of the one that has created the lead. So we're gonna go for Leadschatten. I will let the overview, so we need it next time. That's why I just let it. But we also need the Leadschatten. Actually, this should not happen. That's a mistake. Let's go for Schatten. Let's go for Schatten, and we hit this one as well. So we're gonna go in here. We just copy paste, right? We're not doing anything else. Just copy paste because that's the same field actually, but not really the same. For sure on the Leadschatten object. That's the API name. That's gonna be the description. We're hitting this, and also we need to put in the help text. External ID, hit next. We are just putting it for the system administrator. Let's hit next. Now we are reminded that we need to put in a profile, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put in a profile. We are reminded then we're gonna need to put in the layout. This is what we're gonna do. We're putting in the layout. So at first we need to put in the system administrator because we changed it, and now we going for the layout for sure, and also for the this one. So we were reminded that we had to put one layout. So the Leadschatten layout like this. It's gonna go in there. Leadschatten layout. Let's put it in, and also there has been created by task. Needs to be put into the Leadschatten, into the outbound change set. So we go like add. We hit Apex classes. Now we hit custom fields because it's gonna be a custom field. We go like has been created like this, and now we look for it, and we has been created by task. Just one field, so we just can add it, and it's in the overview. So we got this, I guess. So we can now know what kind of how it has been created. Let's say it's not about a project. We just not about a task, right? Or not, yeah, no, it's about a task. That's why we need to go like this. But for now, I guess we can also get the project, as we have implemented the project. For sure, we can put in the task. At least we have a quick overview about the task, what has been created, but also the related to, right? If the related to is a project, then we can go like it, and let's say to recognize that's really a project, let's go for a project. Just to make sure that we have a project, so we're going in there again. Now I want to be able to have a real overview. That is why I'm gonna, at first for sure, I will have a look. Is there already a project? Not really a project. There are some different kind of processes, so I need to create a new lookup relationship. That's going to be like this. Then I go for the project. So we're gonna do it from a project, so I'm gonna do like this, and then has been created by project. Of course, we need to go in like this as well, as we want to have an overview about the description. And here you will find a project if the Leadschatten lease has been created via a task. Via a task related to a project. Yeah, this is what is gonna happening. So we have the ability to have a quick overview about this. So let's say we're hitting not the ones, we're just going for the system administrator, so no one else. And we go like Leadschatten. We already got the layout, so we go like next. We have the project layout, so we need to put in the layout at first. So we go, we will just remind this. So we have the project. Let's hit save, and we go it's the lead layout. And now, just to make things a little quicker, we will excuse me. Take this and get the project one. So now we have has been created by project, right? We just go like the field label and also the same description and anything. So on the lead there's going to be the same. We will hit the lookup relationship. We hit next. We go to the project object. We hit next. We go to the field label something. Get the description. and also the same help text, as it is gonna be the same. And it's not her, but here you will find for sure. No, not there. Here you will find. Hit save, and you should get out all the errors you see, right? You find a project if the project lead. It's a lead, right? If the lead has been created via a task related to the project, right? It's like this. Hit next. Let's go for it. Let's hit the system administrator. Let's hit next. The lead layout is already in, and the project layout will be put in right now. So we're going to go like page layout, right? We're gonna get the page layout. We will have this field in there. We have the project layout. Then we hit to edit. So we have save for sure. We need to save it at first just to have it right away in here. So we go for add again. And then I guess we have our structure and have already planned into the future. By the way, here you can make sure that you have more code coverage. We have the custom field something. We have the has been created by blah blah blah. And then we just go for those both and hit add. So we have added it. That's new data, and so we don't need to compare those to later on in the deployment. But for now, let's go for this and open up something if possible. Let's go for the classes. We will create the classes. It's this one, and also we create like this one. We also need to put in some comments like the date we created it. It's today. And also the author. And also that is gonna be a test, and the test is like SeeAllData is false. That's gonna be a best practice, and so I will get this from here, also from here. Let's hit save, and we're gonna have everything. So what we're gonna do? We have the task trigger, right? So on the task trigger, we want to do something, and let's say we don't have a trigger yet. Yeah, we just have the class, and we want to do something with a task. This should work all the time, only with tasks. But only if it is related to a project. It should also put the field for the project, right? So we have the overview of fields in here, and the custom fields are here, and so we have a quick overview about the fields we want to fill. Just one hint, you shouldn't take too many fields for this. You should make sure that one user story has just about 5 or 4 fields, and also of every single metadata, just because it's a good number to handle, and you have a better overview about this. So it's not going to be that complex then. Of triggers and classes, you should just have one existing and some other stuff you are creating. So go like this. The developer. What we're gonna do, we have just the task, right? And then we go like public, static, void. We go like send, cheddar, welcome, emails. Yeah, we go like this. This is gonna be our target, right? So let's see if we can handle it in this one method. Let's go for the list of task list, and so I don't know if it's an insert or something, but we can go like this. We can clear and go on. Send chatter welcome emails. Send chatter welcome emails. And let's go like send chatter welcome emails, right? So what I gonna do is if there are now I'm going for the test data. I'm going like it has the subject, right? So we have to figure out the task with the right subject and also the comments, right? So we go like we are going through all the stuff in here. Let's say task. Yeah, we're going through the task list. Then we say we have if the right subject. We need to have the right subject, right? So we need to have this subject. And I think we should take it over into a label. Yeah. That's the label for this, just to make sure that we can change it later. We change it later if needed, but anyway, it should be a custom label just to make sure that it's on the outside. So let's say it's a US 0049 and then send chatter welcome email. That's going to be this value, and let's hit save, right? So that's going to be this one. It can also be a different one in every single translation, so this is good for it. So let's go for the label one. And also we need to put in, we need to get the label for sure. So let's go for, not like this, we go like system dot label dot, what's it's gonna be, we need to take the label name for sure, and then we go like this one, and then it needs to be the same as the subject of the list. It's like the subject. Let's hit save, and let's put it also into the outbound change set. We go like custom label and go back because we don't want to watch it work. That equals, okay, for sure we need to put it into the parentheses and then hit save, go back with the custom label. Now we go to US something, and we hit add to change set. Now we're gonna go like it equals the subject. That's great. So now we go for the pattern. We need a pattern like regex. It's like regex, and then we go like email pattern, right? We need an email pattern, so let's go pattern dot compile. So this is what you're gonna get from me, the pattern regex, also the matcher dot comma regex. I would say classes, test classes. I would say add is test. SeeAllData is the same as false. Send chatter welcome email. It's like this. You're also getting it into the description for sure. Pattern, it's like the compile. We need to get a real pattern. We need to get there's some sign of this for sure, right? And there's also a dot, okay? And before the add there comes something like that is not an add, right? It's gonna be like this. The group is more likely like this. That's gonna be the group, so everything in there. We need to get a real dot, not a random sign. Right, great. And also that's great. So that's gonna be this. I think that's great. So there come this one. So there is like there is not coming a dot several times, and after the dot there is not coming a dot. No, it's more like we need to differentiate a little bit. So every single email should be blah, blah, blah. At least there's not coming, let's say yeah, let's say an as like this, there's not coming this several times. I think that's gonna be the pattern. That's gonna be the pattern. If you are not sure about the pattern, you can go like in here and try it out. Go like this one, you just hit get the test data, right? And the test data, you're getting test cases, test better, test cases, test pattern, test data. Let's go in like this. We go in like this one. So we have some patterns in here, and also we will have it like this. And then we have like the pattern, right? We're getting the pattern. We don't need to put it in again. Just get the pattern. That is also something we need to be able to change, I guess. So this is what I put into custom labels as well. So we go like hit new custom label. We hit like a US 0049 and we go like email pattern. Yeah, that's gonna be an email pattern. Email pattern. Yeah, we will put in the email pattern. It's gonna be this. We go for the pattern, we hit save, and then we gotta have the pattern. For sure, we also get the label again. Yeah, so that's gonna be the label. Let's go for the developer console. We're gonna go like this. System.label. This one. So we're gonna have the patterns. Now let's say it's only the pattern. Yes, great. So that's gonna be the pattern. And also we need to put in the pattern in here. Let's say hit add, wait for it and go on. Let's give it a try, right? Just to try it out. I would always try it out just to get the right idea about it, but I guess it's gonna be fine. Let's say that's the pattern, and I will say look for it. Oh, it's not gonna working. Okay. That's interesting, to be honest. So let's say we are beginning at the ad. So that is why you have to figure out. Then we should go like there comes no ad, and this several times. It's like this one. At Gmail, okay, .com. Is our test maybe our test data is not good enough at Gmail, so that's gonna be a wrong email address. But we are not finding it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Sorry. Let's say the email addresses are right, and but let's say there's not coming any any space after this. Let's say after the ad there's not coming any space. plus. Let's go like this. That's it. Look for it. Okay. Actually, that's not a 1. Let's go for this. Okay, there's also not coming any new line. To be honest, that's not the case. Let's go like this. Okay, that's not gonna be the case. I just go like I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. Let's say there's not coming a dot. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit better. Okay, that's okay. My bad. I just need to put in like this. Man. There's not gonna coming a dot. Okay. So then we got a dot, right? And then we got some different stuff, to be honest. So an email address needs to begin with a word. That's why we go like this. There's not coming a word. No, there's coming some words. Sorry, my bad. There are coming some words and plus. And I guess that's the one. Not really. Not really. No. That's not really working, to be honest. Okay, interesting. Let's get it again. We are getting the stuff. We're going like this, and let's hit look for it. Okay, that's not great. Actually, we should have got it in a structure. Let's say we have something like this in here. Sorry, my bad. We go like this. Okay. Let's go for it. There's not coming a dot, then there's coming a dot, and after the dot, what is that then coming? There are coming some signs, actually. There's some no this sign, +1, and then comes this one for sure. And let's go like this. Let's go for no. Let's go like this one. It's gonna working, right? Right. Then we go like after the dot, and there's coming a dot, and after the dot there's coming no, this one, and then several times. Let's say we're going like this, but and then there needs to come this one. Okay. Now we got it. Not really. We didn't really get it. So what about a not add? Then there comes an add. The add sign. Is it something like this? It's getting both of them, to be honest. Okay, sure. I guess that's about it's about those both. So what we need to do is we haven't got this one for sure. But I think it's going for none. Actually, that should that should stop right here, right? Go like this, go like this, go like this. Let's hit this one. So it's going like this one. That's not good. Actually, we got it right here. And after the dot, there come some coming some signs, right? And let's say after the dot, there's coming something. After the dot, there's coming something. Let's say that this is our pattern, right? This is our pattern. That is almost the email address. But I think I already got it somewhere else, the email address. Let's go into the metadata. Let's have a quick look on this. Okay, I need to go to the metadata. And then we need to go to the legal word to value. So we got the email already in here. Let's see if there's an email. To be honest, no, there's no email. There's no other page. Actually, there should be one email in here, one email field. Value item, value kind. There's no email in here. Okay. Let's go for the items. Email regex. Okay, that's the email regex. And that's going to be this one. Let's go for this. Maybe that's a better approach. That's far a better approach for sure. Oh yes, it is a better approach. So, excuse me. So we got the one already. So we need to put out this one. So we don't need it. What we're gonna do is for sure we are going into this one. At first we need to put out this, and so we don't have too many data in the system. Too much data, sorry. And we're going like US something. That's the email pattern. And let's say that's the delete one. So we can put it back. I think we can close this one. We can. We have the custom metadata data, and we go for word to value item. It's from here, word to value item. Now we are getting just the right stuff. Okay. For the code, we just need to have like get it in here. That's also the word to value item. We just need one item. That's the email pattern item. And then we go like select the ID And also there is another field. Let me have a look. That's the managed one. The email is in here. That's gonna be the let's go in there. It's gonna be the, not the label, it's the regex. Okay, it's gonna be the regex. So where I just need to get it from here. That's why I say from something. And then we need to get the regex. So we need to read out the regex for sure. So that's gonna be this. That is why we are going like this. And also we need to get not the master label, but the the developer name is like this. We need to get it. It's like this one, so that's the name. Yeah. We need to get the developer name. The developer name is the same as this one. So at first we are putting it in. Okay. That's the email regex for sure. And then we need to put in the field, of course. So we go in like go back. Then we need the developer name. That's this one. And then we need to go to the developer console, and then we need to put in the where clause. And now we make sure that it's just one item, right? That is always one item, just because the developer name is always unique. So it's going to be one item. What we're going to need is the regex in here. And we will try this out. We are getting a perfect email. So we are getting every single email. Now we are going for the matcher. We need to put in the matcher. That's like the regex email matcher. And we need to put in the matcher for the pattern. It's related to the pattern. We always need to put in the pattern, and we get like matcher. The matcher is getting the data into it, so we are getting it from the task for every single task. It's like comments. Let's go for the task, and we need to go for the fields and relationships, and there is a comment actually, so that's the description, right? We need to get the right field name, so it's gonna be like this, the description, and that is what we're gonna match. Okay. In the overview you see that the task has just this amount of data and nothing more. Yeah. So it's fine. Okay, we got a matcher. Now we need to go like while this matcher dot find something. As long as it is finding something, then go like this. What we're gonna do, we just have a look on the email for sure. Let's go in there, and then we have like this. And so the email is gonna be like this. Yeah, that's gonna be the email. That is fine from my perspective. So that's gonna be the email. So let's say email value. And I will go to the end with this, and then I will make a video about something, and then I will just work with the customer as well. So, but now I will just end this just to get you into the system. That's the email value. The email value is gonna go like regex dot group, and then get it. It's getting the first group, so we are getting the group of this, so that's the email value. Now we are looking for if there are some shadows or something, and also if there are some leads about this. So at first what we're gonna need is about a map of string and lead, right? So we getting like from email to lead map, the same as map string lead. Also we need a lead Schatten, no, not really this, lead underscore Schatten. This is what we're gonna need as map as well. So we need to get the email, put in the email, get back the Leadschatten to Leadschatten map, the same as map string something. My bad. Let's get this. Let's hit this. Let's back to this. So now it's just yeah, another approach, I would say. So, but what we gonna need is a set of string email values, the same as set string. That is what you're gonna get also in the video. It's like a map and a set. Map set list. It's gonna be the subjects. But I guess those videos are not comfortable for you, so I will stop the video and come to it if you are comfortable with it, okay?